to the channel where I play courses blind so you don't have to. Today we're playing BB Owen in Dallas, Texas. I believe it is the oldest equipment in the state in a disc golf course. Hole 1 here, 357 feet. We're playing the shortest layout possible, really. We're only playing 18 holes and we're playing the shorter pins in these first few holes that have short and long. There's some cool bonus hole options, and there's also the long pins on these first few holes. Great shot off the tee from Gavin. I believe he is in the circle.
Nice shot.
Little low, just chipping it out there. We did some warm-up putts, but no warm-up throws. There is a creek that we're throwing over here off the tee on 1, so you don't want to hit early and drop down because A, it's an extra stroke, and B, doesn't seem to be the easiest place to retrieve a disc from. So yeah, here's the green for the short pin. A couple little guardian trees right next to the basket, and then you can see the long pin back there. About another 80 to 100 feet with the yellow band. We're playing on old Mach 3s, Mach 2s, I don't know. These have really shallow baskets on these first few holes. Hole 2, 405 feet. That is not correct. 405 feet seems like it's to the long. I'm just reading UDisc here on my phone. It says 405, but old bar stamp buzz from Gavin here. This thing flips up. Doesn't cross the basket. The basket is on kind of a little mound. You'll see it here. We'll zoom in on my shot. Looks like, yep, this is my neutron hex. Put a little bit of Annie on it and let it get on the strong side of the basket and just drift across on that little mound. And I believe I am standing right in the way of being able to see the longer pin position. That's probably the one that's 405. This one I threw a hex. It's probably only about 300 feet. It is uphill though, so it probably plays, I don't know, maybe it's shorter and it plays around 300.
Yeah, exactly.
2 2s though, that's pretty good. Hole 3, 304 feet downhill. Going Bobcat. With a little bit of a headwind, so I didn't want to flip it and just get it on that drifting Annie line towards the road over there. If that didn't flip, that probably would have been money. Got that bar stamp buzz from Gavin again. Ooh. Long.
Yeah.
Parked to the long.
A little extra pop on that one than I expected.
But it's still a putt to the regular pin. FD. And there's Gavin back there. Hole 4, a little shorty, 140 feet, couple of guardian trees. Decided to just play for the birdie, play boring golf. Deep. Oh, nope, curled back. Ooh, Axiom Tempo sighting. Gavin has been loving this thing this summer ever since our 3-disc Trace Rios triples.
Slinko? Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Still you.
That's going to come back to haunt me. Hole 5, 362 feet uphill. That fuller bush tree thing where the foliage goes all the way to the ground, that kind of protects the green from just a simple hyzer coming in, so you need to flip something up to flat or dive just in front of that for the righty backhand line. Great lefty hole, great forehand hole. Or like a big backhand turnover. It is uphill though, so that's a tough shot to execute. So just a little too much drift on it, getting a little pinched there. But there's the green. Hole 6 going back down the hill, 386. You can see the basket there up against the dark green. Going with my more stable Zeus. Kind of medium stable actually. So I can get some nice turn out of it into a headwind like that, and it just always fights back. I believe this is the Enigma. Could have been a DD3. That thing had some good turn on it and came back. Halo Calvin here. Just needed a little more height to fight all the way back, because that could have flare skipped so sweetly. And this is not where you want to be.
Ooh.
Stood up and rolled down there. There is a pin position down there. I've never played it, but there is a potential pin position down there. Man, that looked like it was going in. My Zeus there ended up being like a pretty good bit. It looked like it was well short, but that skip line, it had to be somewhat close to the basket. Hole 7, 216 feet, just a putter throw. We got a fierce here from Gavin. That is a look in. Sweet. Great shot. There's a down tree, kind of shrouding this tee pad a little bit. It's such a short hole, though, it doesn't really matter. Got a bullet. And I didn't realize he threw a fierce in the moment. I expected my bullet to turn a little more. Went super straight.
It's like starting in a bush. It's like just in the way.
It's like right at the spot, yeah.
Touched it with my foot. We'll get back fast. MD3? And it just never came back.
It's your hole, lefty.
It just like fell out of the sky. Close to breaking even.
Yeah, I'm very happy with this for kind of a botched drive. It's my final birdie of the front nine, spoiler alert. Hole 8 here, back by the parking lot by hole 1. 279 feet. We do have a decent breeze of a headwind. This is an Envy.
Oh, fight out of it.
Electron, but still. Hyzer flip bullet.
The tree was so good.
Got saved by a tree. That was gliding all the way to the road. Lower line drive bullet. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh. I was a little short. It didn't have a chance, but it sure looked good. Gavin going to find his Envy back in the bushes there. Oof.
Trying to just spin it in
Yeah, it is swirly, gusty wind. There he is. Decent out. Barely even see him in there. Good 2. Hole 9, 383 feet. Par 3. Actually, this whole course almost is a par 3. Got the woods on the right and the parking lot on the left. And really, you got one tree to beat on the golf line. Unless you just go huge with a understable 9 speed and throw it all the way to the next tee pad. That's always an option.
I was gonna aim at the tree and hope I miss.
Oof. Just buried that thing in the dirt. It's gonna leave a really, really long upshot. Justin steps up and hammers it through the gap. Great shot. Yeah, you never want this to be your upshot on this hole. Four-handed zone up there.
That is the front nine, so let's see.
Missed my upshot, but here's the green. Slopes away behind the basket.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to go long on your upshot on this one, that's for sure. Hole 10, 292 feet. It is a dog leg right. Backhand turnover, forehand for the righties. I like the backhand turnover kind of high and tight. It's worked out really well. Although I almost lost my disc, you'll kind of... Yeah, this is a watt. Forcing it over, letting the wind take it. Yeah, very happy with that. I almost lost it though. Thanks to the camera showing its hiding spot, we're able to see it. But yeah, I almost lost that disc. Good forehand from Justin. The wind kept it a little straight, but you'd rather be out in the field than too tight.
Straight and on Annie.
Yeah, this is nice and inside. It's an aggressive line, but I think that's the way to pure it. He got caught up. There's my Watt stuck in the tree up there above his cart. So that would have probably been a 15-footer or so if I didn't get caught in that tree. Ooh, good bid.
Not there now.
Hole 11, 345 feet. Mostly straight with a little bit of a right finish. There is the woods on the right. There's a paradox. Little overturned there. It's going to be a scavenger hunt in the woods for that one. I'm going jackalope. Baby hyzer flip, and the wind just stayed under the flight plate and never let it turn. It's about pin high out there though, and I've got a straight look at the basket. Just kind of takes 2 out of the equation, but it should be an easy up and down for 3. Great lefty hole though. Just a little early.
Dude, I'm in the same gap you are.
So yeah, just past pin high, just a little zone. Scooter down the hill. There is another pin position down there to the left. Basically at the 9 o'clock position from where I'm standing if the basket is at 12. Cool green though. Twinsies. Hole 12, 274 feet uphill. Basket on a slight mound. Kind of guarded by those trees, so I'm throwing a Phoenix to flare skip around the backside of the green. Classic Gavin move. Picking a way slower disc than I am to get the job done. When I go goat, he goes Phoenix. When I go Phoenix, he goes tempo. Can't blame him though, that is a good disc. We've got the touchy lefty backhand turnover with this low ceiling. Whew. Low margin of error there. That was a good shot. Couple of breezy low-hanging branches in his way. Got the straddle putt in full effect. There you go. Good putt from Justin. Yeah, this feels like a must-get hole for sure. To hole 13 downhill. Bobcat nice and wide, and just threw it a little too hard. I was really happy with the angle I released that on, and just a little too hard. If it was a foot shorter, it would have finished right towards the pin, probably.
That was a buzz though.
And knows that.
Dang.
Oh,
Threw the floaty stall line with the buzz and still smoked it.
Put the brakes on.
Yep. So I don't overthrow.
It's a cool hole too. You really got to know the distance of your discs.
I shot at.
'Cause there's nothing in your way, but the 50 feet around the bucket are treacherous. Hey, Gavin's pitching up from down below. I think there's a basket down there. I don't really remember getting a good look. I was more distracted by how buried his disc was in the woods. Ooh, surfing. Hole 14, 209 feet, uphill. Didn't turn the bullet enough before, and I overturned it this time. Hole 15, 322 feet. This hole is really cool. This is one of the ones I always think of when I think of this course. Got this downhill tunnel, essentially, and then it bottlenecks.
Ready play.
And then the short pin is about at the 10 o'clock position on this ridge that has like crazy rollaway potential if you either miss your putt or fumble your layup. Or at the bottleneck for the long, then the basket kind of is down in this bowl. It's a really cool hole. I like it a lot. It's fairly unique for the DFW area.
All right.
I can't really think of another hole like it. I suppose if you play here all the time and you know this course really good, there's that up high route. This is a Bobcat. A little short, a little inside, but I'm in the mouth with options. Yeah, if that Bobcat was like 10 feet further, it could have rolled all the way down towards the other pin position, which I guess wouldn't be bad either because then you'd be putting uphill. But yeah, this basket is on like an elevated ridge. Rolled off of it. Not too bad though. Still fairly close. But yeah, with like stairs and rocks and ledges and roots, like it can get squirrely pretty quick. Like even this was nervier than it should have been for a 11-foot putt. Hole 16, 337 feet. Blind over the culvert. When you're on hole 7's tee pad, you can kind of look around and eyeball this shot up.
Is it that far to the right?
I think so.
Okay.
Because remember the other basket is over there under those trees, like that are past that kind of deadish looking one.
Yeah.
And then it was over towards the opening around the corner, I thought.
I guess that makes sense because the tee pad kind of aims that way.
Great. Mine's been going like straight to almost stable, like weird.
Shout out to this random guy going for a walk, picking up trash. Conservative shot out of Gavin here. Not quite enough turn, but it's well safe, well over. Uh-oh. Safe. This is where my lobster ended up. I missed my throw somehow, but just laying it up. Definitely did not commit to the turn enough. I was a little nervous.
I threw the wrong basket. No! It was a layup.
But yeah, other than that tree that I just walked by, there's nothing around this green. But the more you turn your disc over, the more open your angle is, and that tree's not in the way. Hole 17, 228 feet. It follows this walking path, which I'm guessing you play as an OB river.
Right back there. Looking good, eh? Yeah.
I had absolutely zero confidence throwing this shot because I didn't know if I should dive into the woods early, if I should play it straighter and then pitch onto the green. I really had no idea. I kind of thought I thought Justin's throw was actually really good. And then I'm throwing a zone here. And it's going to go way too straight.
Safe.
See how the basket is just out of view from this camera angle. You might even be able to see like a corner of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like 8 feet.
Right in the basket.
Yes, that disc landed about 8 feet to the right of the basket. It was a great upshot.
Shot.
No. Perfect angle, just a little short.
At what cost, though? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got
I should have definitely let those guys walk through. I know I was like about to putt, but etiquette is you let the card ahead of you have the right of way to prevent backups and slowdowns.
It always trips me out too.
Well, it's not my box. I got a follow.
Hole 18, the only par 4 on the course, 528 feet. OB river of walking path down the middle. You've got thick woods on the right, open field on the left.
I'm hitting the windows.
Good position play from Papa G. Gavin's wave. I can't remember what plastic his wave is. It might be plasma.
That'll do. Yeah. Out there.
That'll do. Pitter patter enigma. A little high, a little early. Fission wave. Everything I wanted and more.
Woo!
And it fought back at the end. Just past pin high. We'll call it pin high. Eagle putt. A little trouble behind the basket, but I'm thinking that the foliage is going to catch and drop the disc, so I'm going full send. And just plumb missed, but that's alright. Easy birdie. Justin from downtown almost cashing it. But yeah, so that's BB Owen's main layout in Dallas, Texas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.